I want you to go on this journey with me. This journey is going to be inside of your head. I want to help you crack open and unlock your true potential. If I can help you do that, you will have the ability to create whatever you want on this planet. There's so much power in your thoughts. I walk around my house. I walk around my neighborhood as if I am a kid still. Like I still live in this big world of imagination. I want this thing right here. I envision it and then I make it happen. I want this car. I envision it and then I make it happen. I want to be on camera and I want to impact one person to the point that they share this video. I want to impact them so hard. I want to impact you so hard that you are forced to leave a comment, that you are forced to go inside of your head and start acting right now. That's what I think about every time I'm recording this video. This journey that we are taking is inside of your head for you to be able to say, this is what I don't like right here. And this is over here. I want to create this because it's so beautiful. No one can see it right now. No one but me, but it's so beautiful. I want to bring this thing to life. That's what I want for you. But you gotta see it from my perspective. If we go back about 15 years ago, I started to unlock the person that you see in front of you right now, but it is a journey. I had to see all of the cycles that I was in all the time. Like I'm depressed. I don't even want to say this right now, but I used to say I'm depressed. I used to think depression is real. I'm going to get a lot of feedback from this right here. I used to think that depression is real. I used to speak that over myself all the time. Like I'm depressed. I'm going to be depressed. But once I started to catch those cycles and say, I'm not depressed, I'm happy all the time. I have impact in people's lives. I know how to build business and I know how to do these things. Once I started to speak these things over myself, my life started to change. I started to understand the power of my thoughts. I'm talking about living in my car for 6 whole months. That was the most scariest, beautifulest, which is not a word, but it was so beautiful. I was living in my car for 6 months because I knew before I got in my car, I knew if I continued doing the things that I was doing, I was going to get the same result. I got to change myself. But in order to do that, I got to do something I've never done before. If I continue doing the same thing, I'm going to get the same results. So I have to try something different. I'm going to be living in my car until I figure this out. I'm on this journey of entrepreneurship. I'm on this journey to be able to tap into who I am so I can talk to people, so I can run organizations. But I can't do it right now because my mind is on depression, my mind is on failure, my mind is on something and someone, which is the person that I was. I was so on it that I cannot do these things, but I started to understand the power of thoughts. I stopped saying that I can't. Now I can. Living in my car taught me something. It taught me that I can change who I am in a matter of weeks, in a matter of months. When I say it was the scariest time because I had to face myself. If you've made it this far in this video, right below and like this video, I'm facing myself. Every successful person that you see on the outside, they went through this process. They had to face the person who is watching me right now, which is you. Face yourself right there below. I'm facing myself. If you face yourself and you say, this is what I don't want, and I'm willing to break it and go into this person right here, you will have whatever you want on this planet. As I'm living in my car for 6 months, I chose to do something crazy. Working at night, doing security 8 hours a day, going to school school 8 hours a day while doing fitness classes. So every moment that I had was dedicated. I was dedicated to going into this lane because I started to understand. Please get a hold of this. I started to understand the power that is inside of you. I started to understand the power that is inside of me. Once you start to understand the power that is inside of you, nothing else matters. Me being scared didn't matter anymore. I'm going to fill my time with things that fuel me. If I'm working 8 hours at night and I'm going to school 8 hours and spending the rest of my time training people to build out a business, I don't have time to be scared anymore. I faced myself. That's when the experience started to become beautiful because I got over fear and I started to understand this is what I want right here. I want this so bad that I'm willing to do whatever it takes. I started to get a hold of my thoughts. Get a hold of your thoughts. If you've made it this far in this video right now, what are your thoughts around money? How much money can you generate in a year? Say it right now, out loud. I think I can generate 50,000. I think I can generate $1 million. Whatever that belief is, I want you to double it. I want you to times it by 10. And I want you to write that below. Don't be scared. Write it. If you write it, then eventually you will become that person. The power of your thoughts are the most powerful thing on this planet. Why? Because your thoughts create your reality. Automation creates a lifetime of freedom for you. Stay amped, stay pumped, and I'll see you in the next video.